Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we have your weekly preview for May 24th, 2021. So let's get started with the weekly event, Batting Above Average. Let's go. Batting Above Average, new epic troop Werebat. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Moon Flask. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. I almost feel like skipping it. I don't think I will, but I'm getting there. Dark Moon Rising. Experience our new world event with your guild mates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. Can't skip that because it's a guild event, but campaign, that's a single player thing, so different story. Week of Beasts. All beasts gain 10% to their skills. Week of Monster. All monsters gain 10% to their skills. So we got Beast, Monster. Bonus souls, use Werebat in PvP and explore to gain 40 souls. Never worth it, just do soul farming if you want to do that. Take our tribute. I switched guilds. I'm in Morgenstern. Reason being, the only two people that I've ever played with in the game that are like my friends and are from the channel and are subscribers and members and all that stuff, and I know they're good players. They went to Morgenstern from Bats. I dragged them into Bats. Bats was a S show, and now they went to Morgenstern, so I left Just for Fun. No shade on Just for Fun. That's a good guild. You know, I don't know anything about them. I was only in there for like a day. So, you know, thank you for letting me join your guild for a day. But Morgenstern is where we're at. This is like the number 16 guild. Let's check it out real quick before we get started. Doesn't really matter. I think someone asked me in the comments, does it matter like how many trophies you have? It doesn't really. You don't really get anything from that. It's just like a status type thing. And we got 26 members, so if there's 4 people out there that need a guild and you're over level 1000 and you're cool and you're drama free and you're not going to bug me and stuff like that, then let's level up this Morgenstern. Let's get 4 more people in here. And let's see if we can get to the top 10 or something. That'd be cool. But yeah, thank you to Morgenstern. Not sure how they feel about me being in the guild, but I told them I'd be a good boy. Not that I've ever been a bad boy, but you never know what people are thinking. But yeah, me, DC United, and Zeus went over there, so yeah. Let's so there's spots open too, by the way. Let's see what the requirements are for you guys. If you So weekly requirements, 500,000 gold, 2,000 seals, 500 trophies, and level requirement 1,000. They have open enrollment, so all you have to do is search for Morgenstern, and you'll find it. We need 4 more people, so let's get it. Let's get to 30, and let's get 4 more good people in this guild, and let's level this guild up and get to level... Let's get to, like, League Rank 10 or something crazy. 22 now. Woo! I wonder if they made a mistake. Let's see. We need to do... What are we doing? Oh, yeah. SOULFORGE. Weekly preview. Let's get back to that. Weekly preview. Let's see what's in the SOULFORGE. I need Mother of Darkness, but I don't know if I have enough. Yes, I do. So please, Mother of Darkness, please. Alright. I could actually, I probably have more jewels than that, actually, because of, the mail here. I need to give to my guild, too. Sorry for this little bit of a false start. I just want to do this as soon as possible so they don't think I'm like some weirdo leech. But let's give 500,000. I already spent a bunch of gold, like, in between, like, 3 different guilds in the last week, so I'm just going to do the 500,000 or whatever. Where are we at here? So usually after you get your normal tasks done, like these over here, you want to start on your epic purple task after that. That's the first epic task you should do because it gives you an extra magic stat once you get it complete. So you always want to do this one first. I'm just going to do 500,000 for now. I might do more later. I might not. But that's the required amount, so I want to bust that out real quick so they know that I'm serious about being in the guild. And now it'll show that I am... I'm not red anymore. Red means you haven't met the requirement. But as you can see, Thizboy, that is DC United. And Zeus right here, that is Mike Irwin. So they came to this guild because it had spots open. It was a top 20 guild, so followed them over here. Nothing wrong with just for fun. So if you want to join that guild, go join that guild. Yeah, SOULFORGE, let's do it. Sorry. The guild thing should not be even a thing on the channel after, like, today. I might say, like, how we're doing or something, like, a week from now or something. But, troops. Let's see what kind of mythics we have. The Grey King. Really good. Top 10 mythic. Death. Not very good. Really old mythic. Awesome troop art, but not worth crafting. Where is our mythics? Did I skip them? Like, what's going on here? Oh, I did. We have the Grey King, Queen of Sin, Suna, and Death. So the standout is definitely the Grey King. Top 10 mythic. Really good in Guild Wars because it attacks like all of one color. But 22, blue, brown, purple, Galvania, Undead. Destroy all gems of a chosen color. All enemies of that color take true damage and are mana drained, silenced, and frozen. So if you're facing a Guild War, if you're playing Guild Wars and like the team has all of the same color, you can mana drain, silence, and freeze all of those people that have the same color. And you can also destroy all gems of a chosen color. So if it lines up to where you also use that color, it's just awesome. All undead allies gain 2 armor and magic when matching 4 or more gems. You can also half mana start this with the Ghost Queen. Now, who would be second out of the maybe Suna? She's not very good, but she is maybe the best of the the peanut and the turd here. Maybe, definitely not even a top 20, but Suna is a red, green, purple, bright forest, divine fae. Steal life from the 2 weakest enemies, then steal 8 magic from the 2 strongest enemies. Fairy fire a random enemy when matching red gems. Queen of Sin, 20 green, blue, yellow, Sinna Mirage, Daemon Mystic. Deal true damage to the first 2 enemies. Summon Wrath or Lust, then bless all Daemon allies. Now, Wrath is good, but it's Wrath or Lust. And, I don't know. Enemies lose 4 from a random skill point when an ally casts a spell. Nothing too great there. Then we have Death. 20 red, blue, purple, Apocalypse, Undead, Daemon. Deathmark all enemies. Deal scatter damage boosted by my life. Deathmark used to be good. It's no longer that great. So he is no longer that great. But he does have Necromancy. Do I need him? No. Okay. Suna, Queen of Sin. So the Grey King is like way, way, way up in the top 10. And then everyone else is like way down. Like in the middle pack. Like Suna and Queen of Sin are like below average. Maybe above average at best. Down in like the 30s. And Death is like towards the end, like 50s, 60s. Whatever it is. I forget how many mythics there are. Why'd I go out? Get out of here. Come on. SOULFORGE. Let's check out the legendary troops. I'm all over the place today, sorry. Legendary. Got Matron Dragatoni. Sir Quentin Hadley's really good. Probably the second best thing I've seen so far. Viper and Hindla. Ooh, that's pretty good. Sir Quentin Hadley's definitely number 1. He might be a top 10 legendary. I'm not sure if he was in the game when I did my top 10 legendaries. I think he was, and I think I put him at like 10 or so. So he's definitely, I think he's a top 10. 18 brown, yellow, Sword's Edge, Knight, Beast. Convert purple gems to yellow and green gems to skulls. Deal damage to 2 random enemies. So double convert, good for skull spam. Also deals damage. And 50% Knight start. So really good. Could start Guard's Avatar. Stuff like that with half mana. Next would be... I don't think it's Matron Dragatoni. I think would be Hindla. Hindla is 15 green, blue, Stormheim, Elemental Giant. Deal splash damage to an enemy and freeze all affected enemies. Summon a giant troop. She's really good at just like staying alive. And, if you get the half start on giants, and then you got the summon, she's freezing. Not bad. Not great either, though. She's probably a top 25 legendary, but not a top 10. Sir Quentin Hadley's definitely better. The Matron Dragatoni, 15 brown, purple, Dragon's Claw, Dragon Centaur. Create 6 blue gems boosted by frozen enemies, then deal damage to the first and last enemies boosted by blue gems. She does have really high spell resistance, and she will summon 25% chance to summon a Dragonette on death. Not terrible. Like, the legendaries are pretty good in this SOULFORGE, and she is 3rd place. Then we have Viper, 14 red, green, Mist of Scales, Naga Mystic, deal damage to an enemy, poison, and charm them. But like always, you don't want to be crafting a bunch of legendaries. You want to save up for mythics. So the only one you should even really consider is Sir Quentin Hadley for that half-night start. Weapons. Ooh, we got Doom Scythe. That's definitely at least the 3rd best thing. So Doom Scythe, best weapon. I don't even have to look at the rest. It's one of those doomed weapons that you need to get. If you did not get this doomed weapon on Purple Tower of Doom whenever it came out, you got to get it now. It's going to be like 900 diamonds, but it's really good. I use it on my Purple Guild Wars team. Deal damage to all enemies, +1 per tempering level. Convert yellow gems to Doom Skulls. If the enemy has a Doom, create 5 more. Gain 3 mana for each purple enemy. 900 diamonds, but it's worth it. Wall of Oblivion. Steal all of an enemy's armor. If enemy is a boss, deathmark all other enemies. Not good. Mace of Galvania. Remove all purple gems. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by gems removed. If the enemy is from Galvania, deal double damage. Not good. I don't have it, though. I might grab it. That's it? Only 3 weapons? That's kind of weird. Maybe they're at the end of the weapon cycle. There's usually at least more than 3. But I would recommend definitely getting Doom Scythe. So the Grey King's probably your #1 priority. Maybe Doom Scythe and Sir Quentin Hadley are tied for 2nd. So depending on, you know, what you need, you could get one or the other. If you need that 50% night start, then get Sir Quentin Hadley. If you need that Doom Scythe, get the Doom Scythe. Alright, so let's check out the events for the week. Or no, the shop. I'm all confused today. Got my world shaken up, guys. I was in a guild for over 2 years, and now I'm not in it anymore. You know, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Really, when it's all said and done. It's just kind of like shaking me up a little bit. You go from weekly event, Werebat. Alright, Werebat. 13 red, brown, Galvania, beast monster. Steal life from an enemy, inflict death mark on a random enemy for each lycanthropy gem on the board. And as you've seen with the Uber Doom Skull, there's usually not that many on the board, honestly, so is there ever going to be 4 lycanthropy gems on the board? I don't know. Lycanthropy, 50% chance to convert a purple gem to a lycanthropy gem at the start of my turn. Let's get at least one of these. I've been fully ascending these without even buying them all in the shop. So if you don't need the trait stone and you're high level, I know most people will recommend that you get these fully ascended for your kingdom level and power, but most of my kingdom level and powers are not blocked by troops. They're blocked by pets. So I don't really care. And I end up getting them fully ascended when I go after mythics and stuff like that. So I like to have multiple things that I'm going for when I'm opening chests, not just the one troop, and then I do or I don't get it, and then the rest is a waste. So I like to multitask. Instead of wasting all my glory here, I can waste it trying to get mythics while I get these things. If I don't need the trait stone. If you need the trait stone, it's a really good spot to get trait stones, though. 2 arcane lava trait stones for every 400 glory. That's a really good deal. So if you need those trait stones, let's go check it out. What can you get with those? I already forgot which one it was. Red arcane lava. So was that red brown? They don't really represent brown well on the arcanes, because brown in this game kind of almost looks like black, and when they do it on the stones, it almost looks like orange. Does anybody else see that? Like, look at this stone here. What would you call that? For me, that looks like red orange, or red light brown, or red tan. but it's supposed to be red-brown, I think. And when you look at brown on like the board, like when you're matching gems, it looks like almost like black. Like if you look at the troops and we go to brown, look at this. That does not look like tan or orange. It looks like almost black. So why do the arcane trait stones, why do they look like that? I don't get it. But let's do this, all colors, base rarity, and I'll show you what troops you could maybe fully trait with the stone. We got Guard's Avatar, so you could get your Sir Quentin Hadley, start him with a 50% start, fully trade him up even though he doesn't really need it. Megavore has Death Below. Ketris, of course. Obsidious has Earthquake. So we got Death Below, we got Earthquake. Pharaoh's Curse. Tina 9000, 50% armor to skull damage, reduced damage from spells by 50%. Not bad. The Scourge, Rat Swarm, Curse and Disease, a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. What else do we got? King Bloodhammer, summon a Doomstorm when an enemy dies. Does Yara have something? Burn a random enemy in 4 or 5 gym matches. I'm not going to catch everything here, but I'm just trying to give you a nice representation of stuff that might be good to fully trait. Like Gargoyle, Stone Skin. Gargoyle's pretty good. So this might be one where become enraged when an enemy dies. This might be one where you have to check and see, do you need the stone for your mythics? Because I'm not seeing anything too crazy that's not a mythic. So you might want to check on these and make sure, like you can fully trait your Tigraki Warrior, your Pharaoh Hound. But other than the mythics, I didn't really see anything too crazy, so you might want to double check, because you never know. Since mythics use 3 colors, they don't always use like brown and red. They could use blue and brown and red and blue, you know what I mean? So you got to double check. But you could get the Scourge of Honor fully traded, you could get Tina fully traded, you could get Obsidious fully traded, you could get Megavore fully traded. So you're going to have to check and see, but yeah. Also, what do we got for event keys this week? We have Galvania troops, so let's go look at those. Galvania troops. It's kind of weird, like, me getting kicked out of my guild, like, doesn't even affect me very much, like, as far as my gameplay. But it's going to affect them quite a bit, because they lost, like, 8 people. Just thinking about it as I play, sorry. It'll go away soon. I know y'all don't want to hear this crap. Some of you don't. A lot of you do, though, because that video got almost 2,000 views. Whether you're preying on my downfall or just want to hear what's going on. People like drama. So, as much as I apologize for it, you guys like it. A lot of you silent but deadly people out there like the drama. Let's go with Galvania. Let's go with base rarity. The ones that leave the comments might not like it, but the other 1,500 people out of 1,600 might like it, I guess. Let's see. This is what you could get. This is kind of crazy. You can get the Grey King in event keys and in the SOULFORGE at the same time right now. So if you do not have the Grey King and you really want him bad, you have twice the chance to get him this week. You can either get him with diamonds in the SOULFORGE, you can get him with keys in event keys in the event key drop table. Draculus, though, is here to cock-block you and say, nah, I'm going to give you a Draculus instead. So watch out. If you get a mythic, you might get Draculus. He's terrible. But the Grey King is really good, top 10 mythic. Crimson Bat, not a bad consolation prize, but more like a used-to-be-good type troop. The Ghost Queen, here's your 50% start for Undead. Umber Wolf, used to be on the soul farming team, could still be used. Has that Penumbra. Create a dark storm at the start of every turn if you need a purple storm. Anybody else? Some stuff that's not too bad early in the game, like Wraith, Banshee, Flesh Golem, Arena type troops, but nothing too crazy. Grey King and the Ghost Queen. So as far as event keys, if you have the diamonds, I guess I would go ahead and just do the Grey King. I don't know. It's up to you. Event keys, if you have more than like 500 to 1,000, then maybe go ahead and try for the Grey King. And then if you don't get it, maybe use your diamonds. I think that's the way I would go. And like hopefully you don't have the Ghost Queen and maybe you get that instead if you don't get the Grey King. But, like, in a vacuum, probably not the best event key to be doing, because there's only one good troop that you might get, and you might not get it. And the only good constellation is the Ghost Queen, which is only good if you are 50% starting undead. So you need him. He's the main troop that she's going to start. So that kind of stinks. I guess it's not a good constellation because you won't have the main thing that she starts. So never mind, I guess. So I don't know. If you really, really want the Grey King, that's the only time I would throw event keys, I guess. That's my final verdict. Yeah, so let's check out the events. What do we got this week? We got our faction assault tomorrow. Let's go see if I have a team for that. There it is, Dark Pits. What colors is Dark Pits? We have green and brown. So you can use the traditional King Gobtruffle team, or Queen Beatrix, or you could use, I think, Ketris, or you could probably use, does High King Irongut use brown? Let's look at the troops here. But this is something for tomorrow, so I usually don't go too in-depth. But you could use your King Gobtruffle team to get started. Why do I keep doing that? Base rarity. I'm all confused. But yeah, Guard's Avatar, you can blaze through like the early portions. High King Irongut, one of the best Delve troops in the game. Ketris, same thing. Megavor's there. Obsidius is there. Phoenicia is there. Sycorax is there. Grey King, Lord of Slaughter, the Possessed King. You got plenty of options here. Tina 9000. So yeah. Plenty of options. Wild Queen. I would go with Gobtruffle just to make sure you make it through. It's a really safe team. Looping. If you get impatient, use Queen Beatrix. And you're good to go. I think you can use Rowan, right? Blue. She's blue and green. So you got green. But yeah, that's what I would recommend today for tomorrow if you're getting up early and doing the faction assault. Wednesday we have a pet, of course. Thursday we have Death Knight. It's not very good. It's like below average type class. I would just get your free battles done. And then Friday, what do we have Friday? We have Arena. So Arena Friday. Arena, once again, I like it as, like, I like the game mode, and it's challenging, and it's like, makes me feel good when I win, and, makes you, like, you can't pay to win it. Well, you can, because you can win one battle for free by VIP, but you can't win the other 5 battles paying to win, and, you can't just grind it out. Like, you gotta have some sort of skill to be good at the Arena. So people that don't like Arena usually aren't very good at the game, and they're either grinders or pay-to-winners. But I can see, you know, Arena, it's terrible rewards. Like, there's other people that are good at the game that don't like it, too. I'm not saying everyone that doesn't like it is bad at the game, so don't take it the wrong way. I'm just saying, like, Guild Wars and Arena, those take skill, and if... You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm trying not to offend as many people as I usually do. So yeah, Arena Friday. Good event in my eyes, like a good switch from other events that are real grindy into something that takes more, like, careful talent and usage of different troops than the meta, and no traits and no pay to win and no, you know, but the rewards are terrible and it takes way too long to get anything worth your while. It's kind of like Treasure Hunt in that way, as far as the rewards go. You could play Treasure Hunt for hours and get like 1 gem every map, and same with Arena. You could play Arena for hours and get like 1 Chaos Orb. Like, it's not worth it. Really. Yeah, so that was the events. Let's go check out the world event. Got Dark Moon Rising. Galvania had many bat-like creatures, and we needed to study them to learn what we could about these werebats. Collect the wings from Galvanian beasts and monsters to learn about werebats. The medal is 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. They haven't done a skull-only medal. I know I say this like every time, but ever since that 1 week where it was like terrible. Let's collect our rewards because we need tokens. Orb of Clans. Badge of Knight. Let's go in the shop until we get a medal at least. Not sure how far you need to buy up to do your part. I'll tell you that tomorrow, so maybe just don't buy anything today if you're not me. The world event can always wait till tomorrow in my eyes. I saw there were some guilds that like force you to do stuff every single day. I don't like that. Like if this guild turns out to be like that, I might not be down. You know? I don't like anybody like telling me what to do every single day. As long as like on a week-to-week basis, I can get it. Like, hey, you need to do this week. You need to do this week. You need to get this done by the end of the week. But if you're like telling me what to do every single day and it's not a Guild Wars week, then I don't like that. Like if you're telling me you got to spend these 4 sigils every single day, like whatever your daily sigils are, you have to do that. Like I don't like that. I saw a couple guilds that was one of their requirements. Like you have to use your daily sigils. I don't know if that meant you had to use them every single day or if it just meant by the end of the week you had to use like whatever 4 times 7 or whatever it is. Not sure, but it kind of like made me annoyed. Like if that's their requirements. Not this guild, by the way. Just other guilds that I looked at. I'm trying to not say nothing about this guild at all. Or anybody in it. Just to... So the same thing... The thing with the Bats Out of Hell is I was in that guild for years. Like, I say 2 years. It might have been 3 years. I can't remember. It was at least 2 years. So this was like 2 years of frustration build up. It wasn't like I'm going to start talking crap about a guild in the first week or the first year. It was over like 2 years, and I was perfectly fine for like the first year or two. It was towards the end. So if people think I'm gonna like get in your guild and talk crap about people, it's not how it went. This was after years and years of frustration. It builds up inside, and then it slowly gets released over months. So, you know, that's not going to happen like in the first week or two of a new guild. Definitely not even the first 6 months, not even the first year. Unless it's just crazy and weird. I'll just leave. I won't say nothing, you know? Alright, so let's do rarity order, I guess. We got purple restriction, mystic restriction. This is going to be weird. Let's do base rarity. We'll make a team here real fast. We need something that's going to hit all enemies, pretty much. Fallen Valdez does damage to all enemies. Shabana Vespera is going to be decent for this event because she's good when you have all the same color on your team and they're making us use purple. Give something to a random skill on an ally. Create 9 gems of their mana color, then repeat 2 more times for random allies. You have to find a troop that's pure purple to make her work. Steal 3 magic from all enemies and deal damage to them. Deal damage to all enemies. See, a lot of these deal damage to all enemies, but they're not the best troops in the game. We got Queen Titania, though. I'll throw her over there. Blue gems to skulls, brown gems to yellow. Got Vanya Solmorn again. I know some people use her. Now that we got Queen Titania, we'd like something that's going to make red, if possible. Sorry, I'm looking, I'm reading, I'm thinking. I like the Queen Titania idea, I just haven't been able to... We got an empowered... Like, you could use maybe 3 Faunessas, or 4, you know what I mean? That's sometimes a way to go. Since she starts empowered, you could really get going pretty quickly with her. Like maybe we'll do that real quick. 46 damage to all enemies. That's like the highest I've seen so far. I wish somebody would create red. Maybe we can find a weapon that does it. Malcandessa. Actually more troops than I thought there'd be. What's Pandeska Mage do? Oh. Convert blue gems to red. I don't know, maybe. I really want to make this Queen Titania work for some reason. Like, I'm stuck on her already. I probably shouldn't get stuck on something so quick. Man, and there's nothing really else. Maybe if I find a weapon, I can do some sort of red. I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of being stupid. Mystic. Mystic. Can we have a weapon that does something with mystics? You can't pick like that, I don't think. You can't, like, pick, mystic. So then you have to, like, look through everything just to find mystic. It's annoying. Wish they would let you search by, like, what, the text and, like, the description, kinda. For each whatever ally, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I could search by each mystic ally or something. Got life and death here. Life and death's always pretty decent. We got Nimbus Bow. Human ally, Thorns ally. Suncrest ally, Blackhawk ally. I want Mystic ally. Construct ally. And then I'm hoping for Mystic ally and then some sort of red spawn, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Divinian Fields. Dang. So we got only purple weapons. Oh my gosh, I always take way too long with this, you guys. We got Daemon allies there. We could do something with that. We could just do Reflection of Good. Maybe we don't need the red spawn. I don't know. Let's do like this and then this or something. This might work. Spellpaw summons a firestorm at the start of battle. That's good. But Spellpaw is so blocked on this team. Shabana should probably be at the bottom. Soak up yellow. Let's try this team. I think this will be okay. Because we can cast Shabana Vespera on Reflection of Good. Spellpaw's making a firestorm in red for Queen Titania. So like Shabana and the Reflection of Good go together, and then Spellpaw and Queen Titania go together. What do we want for this? Let's do Archimagus. I know that's a good purple class. All purple allies gain 2 armor. Steal 1 life. 2 magic if in last position. Reduce damage. All yellow allies gain 1 magic. We don't really have good disease. 50% start. Lightning strike, or we could do gain bonus purple. We should be getting a lot of extra turns with everything going on. Gain 2 bonus purple mana when matching purple gems. So Archmagus, and then banner would be double purple something. Double purple red minus yellow, no. Double purple blue. I'd like double purple yellow. Did I pick purple? Purple and yellow. Purple. Double purple yellow. Minus red? No. You stink. Let's do double yellow, purple minus brown. Spellpaw and Shabana. Alright, let's just try it. I'm taking way too long here. We got Medal of Night. Medal of Nisha. Maybe Medal of Anu. Just one of each. 50% start there, though, but everyone else will get extra. I don't know, whatever. We're going to switch it out to the event medals anyway. Let's see what happens here. Alright. You really want this to be quick in the early going. We don't have any brown. Okay. We just match purple. Get all that. Alright. 13 or more, we get an extra turn. So that's what we're hoping for with this team, is to, like, get, you know, use Queen Titania as our killer, right? As our damage dealer. That's the only problem with this team I can already see, is that, we only have one damage dealer, really. So if she dies, we're screwed. Maybe we don't even need, like, the spell paw. We could use something else. But look at that. That's how it's supposed to go. One hitter quitter. Let's just do rarity order for today. I'll let you know the scoring tomorrow in the teams video. Teams Tuesday. I'll do a no tomorrow. No legendary, no mythic, no Dawnbringer. Should be easy. Can't even use Dawnbringer. Cast this on ourself. Because Queen Titania's just going to get up anyway. Look at all that red. We keep getting extra turn like every single time. We would have had a spell paw right behind that. Let's go to mythic. It stinks because it's Monday. I never know like how this team will perform on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But this is my first idea without really thinking about it beforehand. This is my reaction to the week. Like, I don't know anything except for the spoiler video I did yesterday. That's all I know about this week beforehand. This is the spoiler video that I did. All that red falling, we pretty much get an extra turn every single time. You can't tell me that's not good. Look at that. We got like a double, we got a firestorm because of the spell paw. So you could say, let's take the spell paw off and put another damage dealer on there, but spell paw is making the firestorm. That's making us get an extra turn every single time. So it'd be hard to lose the spell paw. Unless you have a different way to do a firestorm. Which that would mean you'd have to lose your Archmagus class. Which, you know. Which is giving us so much. This gem will cause a random enemy to be inflicted with lycanthropy, potentially transforming them into a beast. Ooh, nice. It does not sound like fun. Ooh, it did it. I think it happened. Just by exploding it, it happened. But yeah, I can see this team. This team's working pretty good. Let's do one more battle just to... It stinks because it's Monday. Like, I can't get too deep. I can't see, is it still going to work on Sunday? So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. This is my first thought. Tomorrow will be a little bit deeper. We'll have a little more thought into it. We'll know the scoring. We'll do a no. Like, tomorrow is always a little bit more refined, of course. Got Spell Paw. But he changes blue into red, I think, and I don't think that's going to help anything right now. Maybe we just take Skulls. Yeah, because we're just going to get up next turn anyway. First time we didn't have an extra turn right away. So I should have probably quit on the last one. I think we could probably still kill, though. We haven't not killed on the first cast either, though. You know, we haven't even needed the extra turn yet. Alright, so that's my first thought, team. Let's go check out the new campaign. Campaign would be... Let's see the adventure board, though. Ooh, we got Writs. Don't forget to do this. Writs and Glory, pretty good. Campaign. Overview. Moon Flask. Galvania was the home of many monstrous undead creatures, but rumors reached us of a new threat that had arisen there. Apparently, a new species of bat had appeared. It had accurately been named the Werebat, as its bite could transform a victim into a beast. We resolved to investigate. Pretty cool looking artifact. Hunting Crimson Bat. Defeat Crimson Bat in any battle except training. So yeah, that's probably going to happen through the world event. Dungeon Lord win dungeon battles. So you could re-roll that so you don't have to wait till tomorrow to get that done. I'll probably end up re-rolling that. Because you can only do 3 dungeon battles today, so that's one to re-roll for sure. Forgotten Explorer. Win Explorer battles in Adana at difficulty. See, that's a little bit easier, but it's 24 battles. They always make it a... Every time I've re-rolled so far, they make it something that's going to take quite a while, but you can get done today. Mace Master. Win any battle with your hero using a mace weapon. You could just equip your Rowan team with a mace weapon that doesn't block Rowan and just go to town on difficulty 1 Explorer. What are we getting? Chasing My Tail. Artifact level 1. We literally get trash. If you're free to play, I almost recommend not even doing this. Because look, you only get... For all this whole week of work, you're only going to get 1 stat. Even the pay people don't get that much this week. You get a title and a portrait. But then you get Bucky. But you guys know what I mean about the free-to-play people not getting very much for doing this. It looks like they're making the rewards like very slightly better. Like we got writs and stuff. But that's the only reason to do it is the stats, the writs, like the 1 book here. You know what I mean? Like, is it really worth it to do all these chores just for like a couple writs, 1 book, and like some stats that you can only use for 1 week? Like I can only get 5 HP this week once I'm done. Then I only have 10 extra HP after the end of the 2nd week. And then by the time it's the end of the 3rd week, I'll have 10 HP and 5 armor. By the time it's the end of the 4th week, I'll have 10 HP and 10 armor. And that's not an advantage over anyone, because most people are probably buying the campaign pass and doing this anyway. So it's not like you have an advantage over anyone. You're just evening the playing field by doing this. So by not doing it, you're saving yourself time, but you're like a little bit behind in stats. But, you know, you don't even get your first magic until the 8th week. Magic's the only stat that really matters in this game, honestly. And you don't even get any magic until level 8. You don't even get to use any extra magic until level 8. And then level 10, finally, you get 4 extra magic. And you only get to use it for like 6 days. And then it's gone. Goes back to this. It's gone. You don't get it over and over and over. It goes away. So it's kind of a waste of time and money. Other than the mythics and the weapons and the pets that the people get for paying. Like that's the... But everybody can get that eventually. Whether you do the campaign or not, everybody can get that eventually. So, anyways, I think I'm done for this week. That's it. I did the SOULFORGE. I did the events. I did the event key drop table. I did the shop. I made a team for the world event. We looked at the campaign. And that's it. So... Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. I did see a couple people did join. We, like, dropped down to 42, then we went back up to 44 because 2 people joined. I really appreciate you. And if you thought you were a member, maybe double check because we lost a couple people. Or, hey, if you decided to not be a member anymore, that's perfectly fine. I gained them right back. But, yeah, check and see if you're still a member. Let's try to get to 50 members. But, yeah, I saw you 2 people become members, and I'll shout you out very soon. Just been a weird, confusing week for me, so I'll get you maybe tomorrow, one of you, and then the other one the next day. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below your teams. I need a world event team. So if you got a really cool, good world event team, post it below, and maybe I'll use it and shout you out. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for that teams video. I really need to do an EverQuest video bad. I haven't done one in like 2 weeks. Yeah, definitely tomorrow for the teams video. Have a good day. Have a good week. Peace.